Right, I'm hoping the lighting's going to be okay, so I'm going to make a Christmas decoration. I'm also doing this in craft group. I've got an idea what I want to do, and I think I've got most of the elements that I need here. I haven't made one of these before, so it is a case of seeing how it goes. So the components I've got here, as I haven't got one actually to show you at the moment because I haven't made it, and I thought I'd just film it and see how it goes. So I've got some design pads because I need some white paper. This one's got like a white sheen on. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to use. Now to this one, which is where I'm probably going to go, is I do like this one, and it's got like a bubble effect. I don't know if that's going to actually show up. So there's that one. And then I've got another pad here, and it's got this glittery one. So I am not 100% sure which paper I'm going to use. So it's going to be one of these. I know that looks quite Christmassy, but I like the baubles because it reminds me of snow. So we've got those, and then I've got some of these only cardboard discs cut out. A friend of mine cut these out for me. And what we have here from Poundland, it was a set of 10. We got the plastic shot glasses. So I think you can see where this is going from. This is going to be the base, and that is going to be stuck on like that. And then we're going to have a little decoration inside. That's why I wanted the paper. I mean, if you've got white card, it doesn't necessarily have to be covered, but this is what we had at my hand. This is like fill-in. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this as snow or not, but it can be used cotton wool. I got these little white snowballs, as I'm calling them, pom-poms. These I got as a set of, I think it was about 10, sorry for the rustle, I think it was about 10 for about 95p from Amazon. Got these little penguins. Also, in my stash, I've had these so many years, I can't even remember where they came from actually. And this is something else that can be used, and any little mini decorations. I know Poundland have done them, and what I've done is I've just taken the stick off, so I've just left with the snowman. So that's something else that can be used. Got my glue here, this UHU. Not sure if I'm going to use this yet, or my glue gun. And then I've got some ribbon here. Now, as I said, I've sort of planned out what I want to do, but I haven't actually put this into practice. So I'm going to play some music and just play around with this idea. Right, I just got to leave this to dry overnight, and as I said, I could have used the glue gun, but I've decided to try this glue, as I said, and see how it goes. As I said, when you're not sure, you have an idea what you want to make, but not sure how it's going to go, then most of the time I just sort of film it and see how it goes. Very often when you've made something and it turns out really good, or you're pleased with it, you haven't filmed it. So I've just filmed it, and I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, but that is the little decoration. I have actually used these hearts. That is actually I either got this from Home Bargains or Poundland. I think it was Home Bargains with this heart. And I've gone for like a white and black theme, as I said, to go along with the little mini penguin. And I used the little white pom-poms as snowballs, a little bit of the filling as snow. As I say, you can use cotton wool. And I've put another heart on top, along with a little heart here made with love that also came from Amazon, and I've just hidden the little hole with a pearl, and then I've used black ribbon. So it is a very simple decoration. You can make it as complicated as you want. As I said, this is for my craft group, and I'm going to let this dry overnight. The only reason I wanted to try a different glue is, yes, with mine and a friend's glue gun, we could use glue guns, but I'm going to see how this holds up. It's easier to pass these sort of things around and other glues than having, you know, 2 or 3 glue guns going because of waiting on them. But I'll see how this holds up. So I hope you've enjoyed this little craft project. I'm really pleased how it's turned out. And as I said, you can use all different little bits and pieces in there and make your own design. Right, this next craft is very simple. It's making these adorable little boxes. You can do them on with any size, any card. I've used 2 lots of card here. I've got the green one. As I say, these are different sizes, and I've just added these snowflakes, and this is just this holographic paper. I'm hoping it's not too glary, and I've just put some black ribbon. Obviously you can decorate them or do them whatever size you want. So I'm going to show you how to make it. And the best thing about these, we made these in Craft Group a couple of weeks ago. You can make these as an advent calendar, make 24, 25 of these, or you can do what I do. I stick them on presents with little treats in, or you can put them on the tree. So what you'll need is a piece of card. Now this one is as long as it's a rectangle, I've done it 8 centimetres. Yeah, 8 centimetres by, let's have a look, about 24. So, and I'm using this holographic. I'm hoping it's not too glary. Maybe I should have used just plain paper, but I do like this sort of paper, because this way, if you don't want to decorate it, you don't have to. Again, this is an easy craft. Anybody can do it. You don't need any special tools, and that's one of the reasons I want to include it, because I know I've seen so many Christmas crafts or crafts in general, and I just haven't got either the materials or the tools that may be needed. But as I say, anybody can do this, and I've made these for years. I don't know how many years I've been making these, but I just think it's a really easy and good and inexpensive way just to add a little bit more to your presents, as I said. Right, let's that's enough waffling, let's just get on. So this is the card. So as I said, this is very simple. All you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half like so. As I said, if you've got scoreboard, I think you call it, you could use that. But what I suggest is any pencil marks you make is on the wrong side of your paper. As I said, this is 8 centimetres. So all you're going to do is half that, which is obviously going to be 4. And you need to do that on both sides. It's just going to give you your point. And then from where you folded it in the middle, you're going to make it into a diamond. So for showing you this, I think I best do a line so you can see what I mean. So there's your middle, and so you're going to make it into a diamond. So using that point at 4 centimetres, as I said, all you have to do is halve it to get your point. Like so. So you've got your diamond. That's so you know where to make your creases. Now this is where, if you've got a scoreboard, be easier. There's 2 ways of doing this. You can use your scissors, but obviously be careful that you don't actually go right through. Another idea is, depending on the thickness of the card, is to use a blunt a ballpoint pen, you know, that's not possibly working, so you can use this pet. But for this, I think I'm just going to use my scissors. And what you want to do is follow and make your scores. Now I do it lightly to start with, to see how much strength you need to put down. Right, let's see how that's gone. So hopefully you've got enough scoring so you can fold your card like so, and then just, again, you can use your ruler, especially if you haven't got these things. You can raid your children's pieces, you know, rulers and pencils and everything. When I show these items, I tend to time myself or something and add, because I need to know how long these things take. This is very simple, and sometimes I even get my family members, you know, trying these crafts out. So there you have your box, and basically that's how it's going to go, like so. As I said, very simple, very easy, and you can whip these up so quickly, even get your family members like I've done making them. So what I tend to do is use a hole punch and put my holes in. Now I tend to, if the right term is eyeball it, do it this way. I just find it easier. If you've got the single punch, I mean, if you haven't got a punch, you can just make a hole. So I'm just making a hole like that. And try and get as much in the centre as I can. Like that. So hopefully that will near enough measure up, and then all you need to do is use your ribbon. And I think I'm going to use some of this like tartan. I do love tartan ribbon. It's one of my favourites. And then all we're going to do is thread this through. All your holes. Like so. And then I'm just going to knot this, because obviously I haven't put the contents inside. So I'll just seal it up like that. And there you have a very easy box, and you can decorate these. As I said, I've left that one plain because very often with this sort of paper you don't have to. But this one, as I said, I put the snowflakes. So I just wanted to do, you know, some quick crafts. As I said, easy, and obviously my community centre craft group is this what we'll be doing. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this easy craft. As I said, I'm grouping some of these together, and I will also show a few other pieces that I've also made.